Princess Myra here, and welcome back to my channel. And for those who are new to this channel, welcome. Thank you so much for stopping by and for choosing to connect here with me. I really appreciate your time, and thank you so much for those of you who have been leaving me a kindness of comments. It really helped boost up my confidence in uploading more videos here. Thank you so much. You are all so kind and you are all so supportive in me doing this plant tubing. I really appreciate it. And today's video, I'm going to talk about the princess. You all know we have to make a bow and honor the princess. Oh no, it's not me. It's not me, the princess. We are going to talk about the real princess. So on the serious notes, let's get with it. Do you remember, I think last month I did chop my Philodendron Princess, and because of that I had to transfer it in a different pot, and I promised that I'm going to give you guys an update about it. And so today is the day, and this princess is truly a princess. It's growing really beautiful, and I am so happy to share it to you guys. Let me show you the mother Philodendron Princess, Pink Princess, the Philodendron Pink Princess. This is the mother plant. I have to really be careful because I just give this one a shower, and for some reason it's heavy and wet. So this is the Philodendron Princess.
Hallelujah!
I don't know why I'm having trouble saying the name. So I want to give you an update. I believe it's a month ago that I chopped this and took the growth from the top because I was scared that it's not doing well and it's becoming heavy, because the top part is really getting bigger. So after a month of chopping it off, I want to share you guys the growth. This is the new growth that it gave me after I chop it off. Well, not right after. It's like a month since I chopped it off, I believe. I don't keep track of that time, but I'm pretty sure it's closer to a month, going to 2 months. So this is the new growth, and it's looking very pretty. It's healthy, and I'm seeing a new, I think, growth coming out in this one. I'm not so sure, but I'm taking a look at it, and it's growing really pretty. So this is the mother plant where I got the other plant, the baby plant. So I'll share it to you guys. So this is the baby plant from the mother plant. It has grown quite a bit. I swear it has grown. And look at, this is the new leaf that sprout. It doesn't have that much pink variegation, which is, that's how I like it. I don't want to have so much pink variegation or all pink variegation because it doesn't last very long. Like for example, this one has a lot of pink in this side, and so this corner is turning brown, which is, I don't really care for it. So this has been loving it. This is the new pot that I gave for this one. This is the baby, and the mom is the one that I show you guys. Isn't that huge? It's big and pretty. I really love it. So I will share it to you guys, the cares for this Philodendron Princess that I have. First, let's talk about the soil. What I use for my soil are 40% coconut coir, the coir milk mix. I don't know why my speech is like acting up. And 40% cactus mix soil, 40% orchids mix bark, and 40% regular potting mix soil, and 40% perlite. I think my perlite that I use are organic, and I think the coconut coir mix is somewhat organic. I'm not sure, but yeah, I think so, because I made this big container of soil mix that those are all I've been using for my arid plants, which is also great to use for my Hoya's plants. Hoyas love a very airy mix of type of soil, so that's what I'm using it to. And so as my philodendrons, I use all the same airy mix types of soil. Watering. I water my Philodendron Princess basically when the soil is dry, and that is like about every 2 weeks. That's like closer to the ending or beginning of 2 weeks period. That's when I water it. And if it's really hot, I just either use the soil moisture meter to make sure it's really dry, or I stick my finger into all the corners, so I make sure all the soil is dry, not just one corner, because sometimes if your soil is too compacted, the water doesn't evaporates really well. It doesn't circulates really well into all of your soil, so sometimes it's only one corner. So that's why I always check all of the corners of my plant soil to make sure it spread out the water whenever I'm watering. And it's important to do aeration of your soil. You do aerate it. It's really good for your plant's roots. It gives them a beneficial effect, like it strengthens out the roots. You may stab them, but it's really helpful. They survive right away. You don't hurt the roots. So yeah, that's what I do. Water my Philodendron Princess like every 2 weeks. And also, before I water my Philodendron 2 weeks, I kind of like do like in different weeks, instead of like just pouring water into the soil, I bring to the bathtub and I give my Philodendron Princess a really good bath. They really like it, especially when it's so hot and humid. If you notice, like if it's so humid also, that your plants is like the tip is kind of getting dried up and it curls a little bit, just like this. Yesterday this kind of like curl up the tip, so I gave this a good really bath spray in my bathtub, and it's really helps. It's kind of perk up besides being dry. So yeah, and also that's the other way too, making sure all the bugs or whatever is the critters that we don't like in our plants getting washed up. And I sprayed for a preventive measure. I spray my plants, including my Philodendron Princess, a neem oil. This is like every time I give them a bath spray, because you know, once you wash it thoroughly, bath spray, so bugs are gone. And then I sprayed it to make sure, you know, they're not getting infested with other critters. So what else? How about location where I put my Philodendron Princess? Yes, the location where I put them is right by east facing window, which is around 8 o'clock. They get a really good morning suns till about closer to 10 o'clock. And then other than that, it's getting a light from my LED light. It's really help also, and it's sitting by my humidifier. So during winter days, winter months, I turn it on my humidifier for additional humidity. And right now it's summer days, which is, I didn't really have to turn on my humidifier for all my plants. It's been off since it started to get hot. So yeah, I didn't use my humidifier. And so like it's gonna start becoming cold again. So I'm gonna use my humidifier for all my plants. And what else should I tell you? Taking care of them, are they easy to take care? Very, very easy. I find these plants more easier to take care than Dieffenbachia. I having such a trouble growing Dieffenbachia. I swear, I will tell you guys, I have grown 3 times of Dieffenbachia and I still cannot get to take care of Dieffenbachia right. But with my Philodendron Princess, this is just one-time try and I was able to grow this right. So I don't know. I think expensive plants grow much better than me, than the cheaper plants. Maybe because I am concerned about killing the expensive plant and cheaper plants. But I took care of my plants the same as everybody here. It's not because of the price tag. It's because I like them. But for some reason, Dieffenbachia doesn't like me. So yeah. So yeah, that's it. This is my 2 Philodendron Princess. Well, now I have 2. Before I have 1. And they are both really, really happy. And I am happy to myself. And I'm so glad that I am able to take care both of them. And they're really thriving. It's really pretty. So yeah, I hope you are able to get few tips about growing Philodendron Princess. They are not fussy at all. They are not very needy. You just have to know when to water them. And that's how I do. I just make sure they are consistently watered when they need it. So lights, just give them the lights and temperature the way how our body likes it. So my humidity in my house, I just kept it like within 70% humidity. Other than that, I don't, because that's the only hotness or humidity that I can tolerate my body. Otherwise, it's not a good thing. I get so hot to myself. So yeah. So that's what I have I can share to you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video, and this is the update from since I chopped this and up to now. So it's growing. I was afraid that it's not gonna grow back and not gonna give me a new growth, but here it is. This is the mother plant and it's happy as it can be. And I'm sharing it to you guys. No secret at all, nothing. It's just basically watered. Do I fertilize this? Oh yeah, I just fertilized this probably like about 2 weeks after I chop it off. I use milkfish. I'm talking about milkfish because I'm going to the Asian store today and get me milkfish. I use this seaweeds fish, I think, emulsion, the fish emulsion fertilizer, the organic ones. That's what I use. That's what I use. So yeah, that's what I've been using to all my plants. I don't use any other fertilizer other than my Hoyas. I use different kinds of fertilizer for my Hoyas. Well, that's including different kinds, but basically I use everything, the fish, organic fish emulsion. That's what I use, and actually that smells bad. No! Like it's a rotten seaweeds, whatever. I think that it is a rotten seaweeds, but I can live with it and I can tolerate it because it's for my plant's sakes. As long as I don't, constantly snip it, then it will be fine. So yeah, that's it guys. thank you guys for watching, and I hope that I am able to help you guys how to grow philodendron easy and not fussy. Anyway, if you have a question, comments down below, or follow me in my Instagram, Planty Myra, and then you can DM me and ask me a question there, and I'll be happy to answer you guys' question or comments down below. And don't forget to thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell notification if you are not connected here with me. So until then, I'll see you next time. Bye. Thank you for watching.